Okay, moving on to 4.4, question 1. 1a. The word percent means divided by 100. So percent just means out of 100. So it's divided by 100 or just out of 100. So that's what we mean by percent. This just means out of 100. Because the word per means out of in math, and cent came from the word century, which means 100. Okay, and then B, to change a percent to a decimal. So if we want to go from percent to decimal, we divide by 100. Divide by 100. To write percentage in decimal form, well, okay, then B should be a fraction in that case. So you still divide it by 100, like for example, 20% is the same as 20 over 100, and then we just simplify. We can divide both of them by 20 to get 1 over 5. To write a percent in decimal form, we move the percentage sign and move the decimal places, or move the decimal point. So decimal 2 places to the left. And I'm going to show you why this works. So if I'm still using 20%, well, I can move. So first I need to give this a decimal point, right? 20.0 and 20 is the same. And now we can move this decimal point 2 to the left. And once we have done that, we can get rid of the percentage sign. So the new point will be here. So we'll have 0 point. Well, maybe I'll just use a purple. Yeah. So 0.20. So that's the quick method of changing a percentage into decimals. The reason why it works is because 20% is really just 20 divided by 100. And if you divide anything by 100, you will move the decimal point to the left. If we prove this by doing a long division, 100 goes into 20 0 times, so I need to add a 0.0, and then we line up the decimal point. 100 times 2 is 200. Right? So it will just be 0.2, because 0.20 is the same as 0.2. Okay, and then D. You change a fraction to a percent. You want to multiply the fraction by 100. And then add the percentage sign. So for example, if I have 1 over 5, I want to change that into percentage, I will just times it by 100. I usually will add the percentage sign in the second step. I can put this over 1 and then simplify, divide this by 5 to get 1, divide this by 5 to get 20, and we get 20%. Percent that is larger than 100% is a number greater than 1, because 100% is the same as 1. 100% is the same as 1, so this will be greater than 1. Okay, that's question 1. I will see you in question 2.